Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at your questions and comments for part 2 of Nymphs and Witches of Greek Mythology. However, before we begin, just a reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Our first question is from Cassie. She asks, did Calypso and Odysseus have any children? After all, they spent 7 years together. Yes, Cassie, Calypso and Odysseus did have children together. Interestingly, Homer fails to mention any children between Calypso and Odysseus. However, according to Hesiod, their union produced 2 children, Nasinos and Nasitus. Next we have a question from Georgios. He wants to know more about Calypso. He asks, what type of nymph was she? Georgios, very good question. Calypso was believed to be the daughter of the Titan Oceanus and Tethys. This would make her a Nereids nymph who were all from the sea. Our next question is from Vera. She wants to know about other types of nymphs. Vera, there are 3 different groups of nymphs. As previously mentioned, the Nereids are sea nymphs. Freshwater nymphs are called naiads, and mountain nymphs are referred to as oreads. Next we have a question from Manolo. Manolo wants to know if Odysseus had any children with Circe. Yes, according to Homer, Circe had 2 children by Odysseus. They were named Latinus and Telegonus. Moving right along, our next question is from Soleil. She asked, where did Circe get her powers? Well, Soleil, tradition has it that Circe was the daughter of Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft. Like her mother, she had mastered an array of dark arts. And when crossed, Circe does not hesitate to seek out revenge. Our next question is from Lance. Lance wants to know if the sirens were mermaids. Lance, the sirens were believed to be predators, killers, and very dangerous creatures. They used their songs and music to drive sailors off course and to their deaths on the rocky islands of the Tyrrhenian Sea. Whereas mermaids are known to be beautiful aquatic creatures that use their voices to enchant sailors and fall in love with them. Let's press on. Our next question is from Steve. He wants to know, what was the siren of Canossa? Steve, it was said that this siren guided the dead on their journey to the afterlife. She was depicted as a creature bearing the feet, wings, and tail of a bird. It was common practice to include a terracotta figurine of the siren of Canossa among the burial goods in a funeral. Next we have a question from Joshua. He wants to know, on which island did the sirens live? Joshua, we're not actually sure. According to Homer, he placed the island of the sirens between Scylla and Charybdis, near Sicily. Other writers locate the island of the sirens off the southwestern coast of Italy in the Tyrrhenian Sea. Let's see. Here's an interesting question from Callista. She wants to know why the Grey sisters were so ugly. Well, Callista, tradition has it that they were born as old women and always portrayed as decrepit. In fact, their name can be translated as old women or the Grey Ones. Many authors of antiquity even refer to them as witches. Let's take a look at their names to offer more perspective. Denio, which means dread, Enyo, which means horror, Pamphorado, meaning alarm. Perhaps this is why the Grey sisters were seen as the Fates. Okay, let's take a look. We have time for one more question. This one is from Anastasia. She asks, who were the parents of the Grey sisters and what was their purpose? They were the daughters of the sea deities Phocis and Ceto. They were seen as ungodly and were destined to rule the swamps. They were also the sisters and protectors of the Gorgons, and only the Grey knew the actual whereabouts of the hideous, snake-haired creatures. This brings us to the end of part 2 of Nymphs and Witches of Greek Mythology. As a reminder, we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have posted our email address and Instagram information. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Traveler's Tales. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to our channel. This is the best way to help our channel grow. Traveler's Tales will return with the warrior queens of antiquity. Karatistos.